Breaking news today, Matt Rhule is not returning to Penn State to coach his alma mater. Nebraska just gave him a 2-year extension. Let's discuss. Locked On Big Ten starts right now.
You are Locked On Big Ten, your daily podcast on the Big Ten Conference. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Welcome to Locked On Big Ten. I'm Craig Sheeman, 40 years as a sports talk show host and play-by-play announcer, and I want to thank you for making us your first listen each and every day. We're free and available wherever you get your podcasts and on YouTube, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. Hey, hit that free subscribe button down below. We're this close to like 25,000 subscribers. That way you'll never miss a single episode. And if you could share, follow, and like, that helps us out too. And you can hype YouTube videos as well. So, Nebraska extending Matt Rhule. Not going to Penn State. What now? And we'll take a quick peek at what we're going to do here this weekend. But first, Nebraska has agreed to Matt Rhule to sign a 2-year extension, carrying him through 2032 as the head coach of the Huskers. And the main thing here is his buyout will increase from $5 million to $15 million. That basically takes him out of the job cycle right now with all these big-time college football jobs opening up, including his alma mater, Penn State, as they just fired James Franklin. As you know, we've talked about this on this podcast. We're a little critical of Matt Rhule, the way he handled the questions that came as soon as Franklin was fired. Hey, what do you think about this job opening? And he immediately waxes poetically about his love for Penn State. Met his wife there. Loves the athletic director. And then he finally circled back. Yeah, I'm good here in Nebraska and all that. Now, maybe that was all coach speak to go get a raise, because things happen this time of year. When there are job openings, there are bidding wars and millions of dollars thrown around. And even if you don't go to another school, you could get your current school to pay you more money to stay. We saw it happen when Nick Saban retired. A lot of coaches did not go take that Alabama job. They stayed where they were, but they got more money. Looks like that's what's going on here a little bit. He got a little more security as well. And look, things are going well for Matt Rhule. And he says he likes, and his family likes being in Lincoln. And he likes the school president. He likes athletic director Troy Dannon, which is a big deal because that wasn't the athletic director that hired him. Trev Alberts hired him. So there's that to consider. He's now in year 3. He's now gotten them bowl eligible 2 years in a row. They hadn't even gone to a bowl since 2016 before he got there. He's getting this program a little bit better each year. That's the way to do it. This new deal has no real change in his base compensation, but an interesting incentive. He increases his base salary every year by $1 million if and when he could take the Huskers to the 12-team college football playoff. This season, his base salary is $8.5 million. That's got him in the top 15. That's not bad. But he also has retention bonuses. And each year he hits those, and another year goes by that he remains at Nebraska. Matt Rhule's annual average salary will be $11.7 million a year. That's top tier right there. That's Signetti money. So that's pretty good. And, he took over this program, and they had lost had 5 consecutive losing seasons under Scott Frost. So, again, the improvement is there. Are they in the upper tier where they want to go? Not yet. But they're getting a little bit closer each and every day. Now, they have some hiccups along the way, but they're pretty good, sitting at 6-2 already. They go chip away at a few more wins. It's going to be a really nice season for them. He's had success before at Temple and Baylor. He's a good football coach, although his NFL career was short-lived with the Carolina Panthers. But so what? He got paid off and immediately joined Nebraska, and has a job that he and his family seem to love. Got a big game this weekend at home against USC, 7:30 Eastern on NBC, 4:30 Pacific. It's going to be a blackout. Everybody's going to be all excited. We get the black uniforms. The crowd's going to be wearing black under the lights. And it's going to be an interesting game, just the atmosphere alone. The USC comes in, I think, playing pretty well offensively. I think Nebraska, even though they're sitting at 6-2 and bowl eligible and still trying to climb into that college football playoff chase, just like USC, their offense has been a little shaky lately. I mean, Dylan Raiola had that 3-interception game 3 weeks ago against Maryland, including a pick six. The offense has not exceeded 200 yards passing in 3 of their last 4 games. Raiola was sacked 9 times 2 weeks ago against the Gophers. I mean, that's an alarming situation there with the passing game. But their running game is pretty good. And you look at what they've been doing the past couple of weeks. Emmett Johnson is solid. In fact, he's averaging 5.7 yards per carry on the ground. He's got a nose for the end zone, 9 rushing touchdowns, got another one through the air. So that'll be good. They can bounce back and forth with USC and that because USC has a pretty good running game too. They're coming in at 5-2 with their loss against Notre Dame. Which I still think they did some good things in that football game. But look, Lincoln Riley under a lot of pressure. He's not getting a 2-year extension today, right? He can't get a 3rd loss or a 4th loss. 3rd loss will take him out of the college football playoff chase, and they're not going to be happy with him there. So this Saturday night is a must-win for USC coming into Nebraska. We all know about Jaden Maiava and his passing attack. He's very good. But as I alluded to, the Trojans' running game has been pretty good. They weren't that great against Notre Dame in front of a national TV audience, but in Big Ten play, the Trojans' running game, it's averaging more than 6 yards a carry, and that's with their 3rd and 4th string running backs now because they've had some injuries as well. So back to Nebraska for just a moment. After this game against USC, they'll travel to UCLA. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know which UCLA team we're going to get. I don't know which Nebraska team we're going to get, but it's an opportunity to get another win. Then they host Penn State. Again, I don't know what kind of Penn State team they're going to get. We'll have a better idea on Saturday. We'll see if Penn State shows up for the Ohio State game, even though that's a pretty tough schedule. And here's the other interesting thing. When Nebraska takes on Penn State, now that Matt Rhule has his contract extension, and maybe this is part of the timing of it, there won't be questions when they go out there when they host Penn State. There won't be questions. Hey, is this the team you want to coach next year? Well, I just signed a contract extension like a week ago. That'll help quiet down the media. That will help quiet down all the people making assumptions. That will quiet down things for recruits and transfer portal. Matt Rhule could say, look, man, I just signed an extension when the job that everybody thought I wanted came open. I'm good. I love it here. This is good timing. This is a good move by both Nebraska and Matt Rhule if this is indeed where he wants to stay. All right. And then, by the way, Nebraska closed it out by hosting Iowa, and then we'll see from there where we go. Bowl game. Did we climb into the playoff chase? Lots of football still to be played. But anyway, Huskers fans, I want to hear from you in the comment section. Are you excited that Matt Rhule is going to be there even longer? Or were you tired of the Penn State talk? Are you disappointed in Matt Rhule? Did you expect bigger results at this point? I think he's doing okay. But let me know. Hit me up in the comment section right there. Love to hear from you. We are here every day. If you are new, if you're just discovering us, maybe you're a Husker fan that just found us, a couple things I want to tell you about. We're here every day. So hit that subscribe button so you never miss a single episode. We talk about all the Big Ten teams, and you can join the Big Ten Club with us here. And if you could share, follow, and like, we have an audio version of this podcast on Apple or Spotify, wherever you get your podcast, in addition to YouTube. So just want to let you know. We also have a website, talkbig10.com, number 10. Not only do we put all of our podcasts there, and you can go back for a second listen and check us out, see what you've been missing. We're here every day. We also have links for you to buy your favorite Big Ten merchandise. If you're a Nebraska fan and you want a Nebraska shirt, Nebraska pennants, Nebraska hat, all right there. Even for you or for your friends. Christmas is 2 months away. Talkbig10.com. All right. Now, we also do something very special on weekends. I am going to tell you about that all in 1 minute as we continue here on Locked On Big Ten. This episode is brought to you by Mazda, moving the game forward for those who believe it's not just about playing the game, it's about redefining it. There are moments that do more than put points on the board. They move crowds, they move culture, they keep moving the game forward, just like KJ Duff did for Rutgers last week with 241 yards receiving and a 72-yard touchdown. So he keeps it moving. Mazda keeps it moving. No matter what, you can take a look at what they do with their attention to detail, how you feel driving a car, short trip, long road trip. It's all right there. When you follow what moves you, the unexpected is only the beginning. And just like there's more to every highlight, there's more to a Mazda vehicle. Mazda, move and be moved. Hey, it's the weekend. DoorDash, get all over it, right? We're going to look at this week's MVP in just a moment on who delivered, powered by DoorDash. And just like you can win every Saturday with DoorDash streaks, saving more every time you order, these players deliver when it matters most. So, KJ Duff, I can't, 6 catches, 241 yards for Rutgers, 72-yard touchdown against Purdue. I don't think the media or anybody is talking enough about the 241-yard performance. He delivered. He kept the game moving forward. He helped Rutgers get the win. And just like he delivered, DoorDash delivers, especially on your Saturdays with DoorDash streaks. You save every Saturday you order, stack it up all season, and you can save up to $250, including $100 in DoorDash credits. Order this Saturday. Keep the streak alive. Fuel your game day only with DoorDash. Terms apply. Promo period through November 18th. We watch games because they're exciting, but did you know they're more exciting with FanDuel? And now that the NBA is back, there's no better place to get into the action than with FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. If you missed the beginning of the game, you want to jump in some live action, or your team's getting hot at the end, you want to do some live betting in the middle, parlay it with your original pre-game bet on that game, props, everything. You could do it all right there. Combine, do individual, you parlay, you get a chance to make your winnings even bigger, by the way. It keeps every game exciting, especially when your team's making a late push. Right now, FanDuel is giving new customers $300 in bonus bets when your first $5 bet wins. So head to FanDuel.com and sign up and play your game with FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. Thanks for checking us out here on Locked on Big Ten. All right, we got a very interesting weekend. We spent a lot of time talking about Nebraska and Matt Rhule's new contract and their game against USC on Saturday night. Now, on weekends, we go live here on Locked on Big Ten. And that allows me to give you my immediate, raw, unfiltered post-game reaction. And I also get yours, too, with real live-time comments that we share back and forth. It's fantastic. Now, we're going to let a few of the games play. We were going to go live after Penn State, Ohio State, but it's too early. That's the noon game. I want to get some other games in and talk about them. We only have 6 Big Ten games this weekend. So when the 4-day games are over, I want to talk about those. So right when Indiana, Maryland wraps up, that'll be around 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. We'll go live then. We'll talk about that game. We'll talk about Rutgers, Illinois. We'll obviously talk about Penn State, Ohio State. We'll talk about Michigan State and Minnesota. Then we'll get your comments. You'll get mine. We'll kind of wrap that up, and then we'll segue into previewing the 2 night games with Purdue at Michigan and then USC at Nebraska. So make an appointment to join us, won't you? We do that every Saturday after a highlighted game, and we'll cover the entire Big Ten throughout the day. Many ways for you to interact with me in the meantime at Twitter at Talk Big Ten. We have a website, talkbig10.com, where our podcasts go, plus links for you to get your favorite Big Ten merchandise. Hit that subscribe button before you go. We're steaming ahead toward 25,000 subscribers. It's free. That way you never miss a single episode. And if you could share, follow, and like, I know if you're checking us out today, you're a Big Ten fan. That means you know other Big Ten people, friends, family, roommates. Hit that little share arrow and send this podcast to them. They might not know we're out here every single day talking Big Ten. Also, college football fans, Locked On and Fire TV present the College Football Kickoff, your ultimate college football weekly preview. Drake Toll from Locked On Big 12 is your host, along with 2-time AP Coach of the Year Gary Patterson and former college star Jesse Holley. And then all of our Locked On experts get together and preview all the big games for the weekend. You can catch the College Football Kickoff every Thursday throughout the season, only on Fire TV. That'll do it for us. Thanks for joining us for this special breaking news edition about Matt Rhule. Feel free to check us out on a second listen. Catch us live on Saturday, and we recap everything on Monday. We're here every single day. For Locked On Big Ten, I'm Craig Sheeman. We'll see you next time.